Hello everybody. We're going to try to make another page. Last time we created our controller named UFO Zebra, and Zebra was the page. But this time we're just going to create another page since we've already created a controller. We don't need to create a controller for every page we create. We just need to create one controller, and that'll take care of all of our pages. So once again, what we're going to do is we're going to name this page. Let's name this page Robot. Okay. And once again, Ruby is going to place Robot into apps.view. And we don't need to do this part because we already have a controller. All right. But we still have to modify our routes RB file because remember, Ruby looks into this file to match the page to the controller to the action. The page is going to once again be called Robot, right? And the controller is going to be our existing controller, and the action is going to be Robot. Just like that. And there's no need to go into the terminal window, like I said, to do that code. Instead, we just create it all in our editor. So first things first, I like to start off with going into the controller and making our page there. So I mean making our action there. So let's open up our controller. Here's my controllers. Here's the previous controller we created for all of our pages, called UFO, which was in the other video. And we're going to make another page. So we'll copy this one. This is our action. Control paste. And let me just make sure it's a little. And this one is going to be called Robot. And that's the action. Go save. And once again, we still need to modify the routes file to match the robot with the page with the controller with the action. We already set up the action in the controller. Now we have to match it up with the routes. And the routes file is in the config directory in routes. Open that up for you. All right. So Control V. Match page robot to UFO's controller robot. Control copy. Let's do our get. Control V. Robot. And it's, you always follow the pattern. Once you make one, it's all pretty much a pattern. Press save on that one. Now we need to actually make the page. And that's in our views, layouts, UFOs, Zebra, and make this robot. So we'll go new file, name it robot. .html.erb embedded Ruby. Press OK. Let's go to Zebra. Let's copy what we had here in Zebra so it'll make things a little easier for us. Put that into Robot. Robot has nothing in there. Go paste. And this is a robot page. Robot page. And this is robot page. This is robot page. Go save. And that's it. Start up your server again. Get rid of this. Start up your server. C, Control C, exit it. Go Rails server. Press enter. Start it up. There we go. And let's go and look at our page that we just created. Remember, this was the page we created in the other one. Granville makes mistakes. And robot. And there's the robot page. So there you go. If you have already created a controller for your HTML pages, there's no need to create another controller. Just specify what's the name of the page you want. Look inside your controller that you previously created. All right. Let's see. Then follow the pattern for the actions. The action is also going to correspond to the page. This time you actually have to make the page. Make sure you make it into the controller, and page. Here's the one we made it manually, robot. Turn on your application, and then go ahead and navigate to your application, and there you go, robot page. Let's do one more thing here. Let's get out of the application. Control C and go rake routes. Press enter. And there we go. Ruby created the robot routes for us, just like it did the UFO and the stitch page for us. And there, that's how you go and create another page in Ruby on Rails if you had already created your controller. But if you had not created your controller to control your page, create your controller first. Once again, name your page, go into your controller, go into your routes, but this time you have to actually manually make the page. Manually make the page, and that was in, where was it? Manually make your page in views, UFOs, or whatever your name of your controller was, and make the page and name it consistently. All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.